Sanborn, Landon Paquette of Exeter, and Theo Grand Mason, Somersworth.
And about half of them showed up for it.
Yeah.
Again, cold with the temperature dropping. Some of the athletes might be a little bit used to warmer temps. So 400, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be running my best 400 today. Although for a 400, if you warm up properly, this temperature's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like it's freezing.
No.
It's just cold for us. We're in a tent, standing around. I think it's it's 59 degrees and haze.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean,
feels like 40.
59.
59's warm.
I don't know. We have terrible service right now, so it might not be updating.
That's a good point. Why, you saying it doesn't feel like 59?
Oh, definitely not.
All right. Guess Ty Dora won that.
Yep.
Let's see what we got here.
Flipping the sheet.
Getting some hurdles on the track because we do have our first heat of the girls' 300-meter hurdles.
That's sponsored by Dan Rantlett, Performance LLC. They work with Sydney LeVay in the weight room.
Oh,
well, it must be good then.
Yeah. Sydney LeVay in this first heat.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how good they are. Let's say this. If Sydney LeVay wins, then Dan Rantlett, Performance LLC, is a great corporation. So now the pressure's on.
Putting a lot of pressure on her.
I mean, I feel like she's been pretty successful up to this point already.
Yeah,
she has.
I think they've already proven their worth.
Let's see if they can prove it when the pressure's on. All right, Dan Rantlett, Performance LLC, the pressure is on here. Sydney LeVay, would she win the 100? No, 100.
Was it 100 hurdles?
100 hurdles.
Yeah. Very strong in the end. Well, say that. You got to say that. Very strong over the last couple hurdles, so maybe that strength training is working well.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a break for these hurdles. I would like to remind everyone that the views of our commentators are their own and not necessarily part of New Hampshire Track and Field and what it stands for. Obviously, we think all our sponsors are superstars all the time.
That's true, but I'll give them
even
an extra
even
A plus
better,
if they
yeah.
win. I'm not saying they're not. Now
right,
they're
all
an
right.
A. If they get the A plus,
Best in the world.
right. You got to earn that. Yeah, so they'll get ready right now. This seems like a tough event.
It is.
Of all the
You
ones.
oftentimes see distance runners get into this race.
Steeplechasers.
I feel like 300 hurdles is always one of those events where, you know, you get into the end of the season, you got that senior who's out for the first time, and finally something clicks for them. And
Yeah.
this event, all of a sudden, they can qualify for states.
Yeah.
It's always one of those that, yeah, you're going to have those top few people who have been practicing it for years and years, but then you're going to have surprise people come into this event as well. So I'd say, you know, if you have a strong athlete, this is definitely one of those events where you can say, hey, let's try him in the 300 and see where that takes us.
Yeah.
All right, so they're getting settled now. The 300-meter hurdle trials. The first heat is Shannon Ross, Co-Brown, Jocelyn Bancroft of Portsmouth, Rachel Poulin of Exeter, Sydney LeVay of Exeter, Erin Cardy of Oyster River, Natalie Sicard of Co-Brown, Maya Chia, apologize there, of Winnicott, and Anissa Thorne of Co-Brown. Sayaka, maybe? Mia Sayaka. I'm going to need a I'm going to need to figure that out for next week. But they're off now. And Sydney LeVay is the overwhelming favorite here. Her time, her seed is 45.53, and the record is 45 flat. So, pending a great performance.
She's already got a good lead.
Looks like on that first hurdle, kind of
stagger.
stretched out last couple of steps to make sure it made that hurdle perfectly, and we're seeing that now. Stagger made up and then some. Easy to tell the stagger first one to hit the hurdles is in the lead, and that is Lavelle right now for Exeter. Coming on to our final straightaway of this race.
Things are looking real
Dan
good for
Ranlett
Dan
is
Ranlett.
looking good, yeah.
All right, here she comes. I think 45 and change. So is it pronounced Lavelle or LeVay? Because I've been saying LeVay. I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah.
45.776.
That's a good time. It's on pace for a 60 flat.
I have to leave, Mr. Hall. Are you taking this tomorrow?
All right, so congratulations there, Sydney Lavelle. Now this is the second heat of the girls' 300 meter hurdles, rather. We got Jordan Bolobanek of Dover, Colleen Bartel of Exeter, Mary Joy of Co-Brown, Caroline Weeks of Portsmouth, Emmeline Friend-Gray of Dover, Clara Rosenblath of Exeter, Samantha Perrin of Co-Brown, and Caitlin Reynolds of Timberlane. Pretty tight race.
Yeah, tight with Exeter and Co-Brown. And Timberlane's coming up on the outside there.
That's Samantha Perrin.
Yeah, she might.
Timberlane's looking good though.
Oh, Exeter had that hurdle. That hurdle form over that last hurdle is crucial for her.
Yeah, so I want to say that was Rosenblath of Exeter who won that one. Oh, Perrin was Co-Brown. So yeah, Rosenblath wins that. 55.789. So as of now, Lavelle is still the champion.
All right, here we have the final heat of the girls' 300-meter hurdles.
And then we got Gracie Blanchett, Dover, Margot Freer of Portsmouth, Julia Reynolds of Timberlane, Bella Ladd, Oyster River, Audrey LaBelle of Somersworth, and Tenley Bowser.
Looks like Oyster River is going to take this one. Oh, oh, wow. Timberlane sneaks in with the tough last hurdle for Oyster River.
The hurdles need to go up 2 notches, please. Hurdles are up 2 notches.
All right. So now they're going to set up for the 300-meter hurdles for the boys. That's sponsored by Promocentric, which is a promotional marketing company.
First command given for heat number 1. Hanson, Cowan, McLaughlin, Labonte, Ireland, Laverne, and a couple more. Giardin and McLean. They're out.
All right, so here he comes. That's Labonte. He's a distance runner. As we talked earlier, sometimes distance runners do this. Ooh, and he's in. Just goes to show you how good Sydney Lavelle's 300-meter hurdle performance was. She would be right in there. But that was Dylan Labonte, champion. Oyster River, 43.08. And then McLaughlin of Portsmouth, 43.689. Something tells me he's going to be a steeple chaser. Strong distance runner plus good hurdler.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those fun things to think about is someone's got to become a steeplechase.
Right. Does it go up at all? What height are these at right now?
The boys' height is higher than girls. I can tell you that much right now.
Because college and steeplechase is 36 inches.
Yeah, that's the same height as college steeplechase.
That's 36 right there.
Yeah.
Luke Kasich with all his hurdle experience from Clipper Relays.
Yes, sir. Freshman and sophomore year. I was about 5 foot, 5'4" freshman year.
All right, so Ian Rooney, Marius Mucklin, Donovan Winters, Benjamin Sorber, Travis Benacasa, Macabre Bissett, Oliver Fitzpatrick, and Gabriel Brugelt. I want to say that was Donovan Winters right there.
Yeah, Dover, lane 3.
Yeah, that would be Winters. I don't know. Well, I don't think that's fully updated yet.
No.
Because it's got Bissett, Oyster River, but it was definitely Dover kid.
Yeah, Winters 47.37. Next on the track, we've got Heat 4 of the boys, 300-meter hurdles. Looks like we've only got 2 of them. This would be Lupinacci of Co-Brown and Wheatley of Dover.
They look like they're in sync going over those hurdles.
Yeah, they really do.
Means we should have a close race.
Yeah.
Slight edge
Dover
to
had
Dover
the edge,
right
yeah.
now. And that gap expanding.
How you doing? Got Mike Barry hanging behind us.
Sherpa.
The GOAT. Right, so Dover's winning this. It's Wheatley.
Yeah.
Looks like Dylan Labonte's going to hold on and be the champion. Seacoast 2022 champion in the 300-meter hurdles. Next up, they're going to do 800 meters for the girls. They're going to clear the track.
Yep. Here comes the 800s.
Wheatley 52.494.
So
Good for a 52.5.
The girls' 800-meter run is brought to you by Jackson Lumber out of Raymond, New Hampshire, Warburn, Mass., Lawrence, Mass., and Amherst, Mass. So Thank you to Jackson Lumber.
Section 1, girls 8. Section 1, girls 8. Let's go. All right, so in this section 1, we got Kylie Quinlan of Winnicunnet, Charlotte Kudalidis of Winnicunnet, Haley Kavanaugh, Oyster River, Kate Burris of St. Thomas, Isabelle Mcintyre of Dover, Taylor Boys of Winnicunnet, Keely Rafferty of Winnicunnet, Talia Bonafato of Oyster River, Sophia Sayers of Timberland, and Kylie Como of Raymond. So Kylie Quinlan's the overwhelming favorite in this one of Winnicunnet. Her time of 2:22 comes in pretty good amount in front of everybody else.
71 seconds per quarter. See, roughly 35 point.
In front right now we see Isabelle Mcintyre, and she had a great leg in that 4x800. She looked really strong. She's just a sophomore, so she's a pretty good looking runner. I think she's being tracked by Quinlan right now,
Yeah.
but very smooth up front. Pretty good clip, too.
Yeah.
Going for it.
Rolling.
All right, so they're
70, 71, 72, 71 high, 72 low.
Yes, that'd be a huge PR for most of these girls.
Yeah.
See if they can hold on. Probably be a positive split, for being honest. But
Probably. Usually 800 leads to that.
yeah.
It's all right, though. Just keep your form last 200 meters.
Second section, girls 800 out to me. Second section, girls 800 out to me. Let's go. Come on, come on.
All right, she's still got a lead. Isabelle Mcintyre's taking it to this group.
Yeah. Just going for it.
Yeah, I thought she might make some noise after seeing her in the 4x8, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
See if she can hold on. All right, last 100 meters.
Here they go. It's going to be a
Quinlan's
close
making
one.
a little move too.
Yeah. Swinging out wide.
That's Isabelle Mcintyre at Dover.
Looks like she's going to hold on with it.
She's going to PR by quite a bit. Her PR before was
That's gonna be a good time.
2:31.
There you go.
She's running 2:24, 7-second
24.
PR.
That was a even split.
That was a great run right there. Lot left in the tank right
Jeez,
there.
yeah.
All right, now we're going to have section 2. Girls 800 meter on the track. In this section, we have Amber Orleans of Exeter, Georgia Houghton of Portsmouth, Megan Haley of Portsmouth, Denise Nadig of Oyster River, Caroline Schultz of Dover, Anna Hammer of Timberlane, Rihanna Kelly of Timberlane, Allison Kelly of Dover, and Alavia Blad of Co-Brown. All right, they're off. Funny, there was good Allison Kelly a couple of years ago from Exeter.
Really?
Yep, good runner.
What? Jackson Lumber making it possible for these girls, able to run around this beautiful track 2 times today.
Raymond, New Hampshire, Woburn, Mass, Lawrence, Mass, Amesbury, Mass. A lot of Jackson Lumbers out there. All your lumber needs.
Lawrence, Mass.
Yep.
Jeez.
All right, so they're going. That's Portsmouth leading the way.
Boys, first section of the 800. Over here. Specs off. Ready to run.
They're getting pretty firm with the people trying to get him going. We're pretty far behind in the schedule, so they're going to try to
Yeah.
make this as fast as they can. I don't blame them. It's getting cold.
Here they come. One lap in with a
That's Georgia, Portsmouth.
79. Boys 800 is taking the track, getting ready.
They're getting him going.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. You still see Georgia, Portsmouth leading the way.
Brown's making a push on the outside there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got him 3 wide. Race for second. Moving
Ooh,
up.
Portsmouth's
Yeah.
coming.
It's tight.
Might be a team battle for
Wow.
first here. Yeah, that's
get
great move.
Just under 140, I think.
Megan Haley, 140. That's pretty good. Beats David Rudisha's time. 140.
Right. 140.
240.
240
Haley.
sounds a little more like it.
All right. So now the fellas.
Boys
on the track.
800.
This one's sponsored by Raleigh Holder's Bagels. Bagels and Baked Goods. Exeter, New Hampshire.
Yep.
And this is a stacked heat right here. We got the 2 Dover boys leading the way. So in this heat, we got Jeremiah Payer of Dover. He's the lone seed under 2 minutes. And then we got Tyler Sheedy, fresh off his mile win and record
Yeah.
of Dover. And then we got Jared Khalil Sanborn, Nathan Mikulski, Exeter, Jasper
was,
Pimentel of Winnicott, Ethan Lance of Portsmouth, Jacob Pachinchi of Somersworth, Brody Parrott of Portsmouth, Matt Frazier of Oyster River, and Max LeMay of Co-Brown. So they're probably going to go out right for maybe 58,
Yeah.
something like so.
Something happened to Jared Khalil on that start. I wasn't really sure what it was. I wasn't paying the most attention to him, but he was in last place right away.
I stuttered or something? Or went
I
to
don't
the
know. He
back?
slipped backwards.
Yeah, it looked like he just didn't start with them.
Yeah, he just forgot.
Bold strat.
Yeah, it's moving right up though.
So that's Jeremiah Payer, Tyler Sheedy, 2 Dover boys. Sheedy's goal is to break 2 minutes. See if he can do it. So they're coming through and 61.
Ah, that's tough to do. His teammate looks like he's got some good turnover there.
Khalil's making a big move.
He is. Dang.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
Khalil's going the arms hard.
Yeah, he is.
I'm giving Tyler Sheedy this win.
Really?
Back hunter, yeah. I
Yeah.
think he's going to have that strength.
Just like I said, strength over speed.
But I don't know. Khalil
I
is
don't know.
closing the
Yeah.
gap, and Jeremiah Payer looks real strong.
Looks it.
Yeah, I'm not convinced he's given up that lead.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He's been under 2 before.
He's number 1 seed for a reason.
Yeah.
He's going to hold on.
Yeah. Is he gonna go under? It's gonna be close. I think he's gonna do it. 58, 59.
201 for Sheedy. All right, it's Jeremiah Payer. Is your boys 800 meter first heat winner. Most likely he'll be your champion, but we're going to hold off
Yeah.
announcing that until the second heat officially goes.
You'd never know.
There's been plenty of New England champions coming out of the slow heat.
Right.
Central did it.
In the 800?
They went 1-2, I think, in the mile, wasn't it? Back in maybe 2012, 2013. Look it up specifically. I don't want to be spreading fake news.
Boss, let's go. 200.
Man. All strung out already. Second heat of this boys 800. 200 meters in.
Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Exeter and Winnicunnet sharing the lead right here. Oyster River hanging off behind them. That was about a 71 through the first quarter.
Checked in, and we are going to start checking in the 3,200. Remember, this is a combined event.
Door.
Thanks, man. Hey, congrats on Louisville.
Top two just staying on each other's shoulder. I think in second place right now might be looking to have a kick once they get around this turn.
Now these two stayed neck and neck this entire race. See who gets it. Exeter or Winnicunnet.
Oh, I see some kicks happening now.
Yeah.
Speed's picking up.
Let's go.
Winnicunnet takes it. So now we have the girls 200s. The girls 200s is brought to you by DTC Lawyers.
Let's go.
Dedicated to clients. They're located in Exeter, Portsmouth, Concord, and Meredith.
DTC.
DTC Lawyers, wow.
They're getting a lot of love, and I'll tell you what, they deserve a lot of love.
They deserve it.
I'm still trying to find the New England champion results. I got to fact check myself.
Yeah. What year was that?
Well, that's what I'm trying to
That's what you're trying to
figure
find?
out. Yeah, maybe 2010.
It's before I really paid attention much.
Before you were born, probably, right?
7 years old.
Heat number one of the girls 200 on the track now.
So in this heat, let's see, we got...
They're wearing their blocks, standing up now.
So we got Anna Kunis of Exeter, Hope Sinclair, Winnicunnet, Ashlyn Smith, Dover, Lily Jenkins of Portsmouth, Grace Kunis of Exeter, Charlotte Cousins of Oyster River, Raina Thompson of Exeter, and Hannah Christian of Winnicunnet.
Not quite sure what's going on over there. Hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't really
Might
know.
have been, I guess, looks like a block issue in lane 7. Might not have had a set of blocks there. So setting that up now. Set. Fair
And
start.
there's the gun.
Coming off the turn, we've got a very close race. Looks like Oyster River might be a little bit out in front. I take that back. Portsmouth now in
Portsmouth.
the lead.
What's she going to come through in? 25, 26, 27. It's a good time.
.27.06 for Jenkins of Portsmouth.
You think any relation? Jenkins of Portsmouth?
There's a strong possibility there.
I'd probably be running in the mile.
Yeah, probably.
Who knows?
Sometimes siblings can be different.
That's true. I think my brother would be more likely to lift the track than run on it.
Second heat underway.
I see my brother over there getting ready for the 3200. Runs pretty similar events as me.
Yeah. So there you go. You've seen both extremes.
Well, seeing how your father is the distance coach, that's not really a surprise. You guys have been running distance pretty long time.
Yeah.
Oh, tight one.
Oh, wow. Spalding or Oyster River?
Wow.
Oyster River on that one. Let's see. Would that be Dean, who false started in the 100? All right, so Dean wins that one. Dean Machine.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a close one. Again, we don't quite have that angle to make that distinction. However, their camera, the official camera, up a little bit higher. That was close, though.
William Gibby from Sanborn. Meadow Gregory from Exeter.
Heat 3 now on the track.
Spalding. Rachel Poole from Exeter. Mary Ulana from Portsmouth. Grace Kunish from Exeter.
And they're underway.
Third heat of the girls 200.
Another close race.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Oyster River currently.
Oh, but which one? Oh,
I
late
think
surge.
it's lane 4. Oh! Lane 4 or 5. I think lane 4 might have had it. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
In sixth place, we had Jacob Howard from Fort Round. In fifth place, Jake Loverin from Silverstone. In fourth place, Ian Ireland from Mexico.
Yeah. You can see that Oyster River just hanging on there.
Yep.
And the winner of the boys 300-meter hurdles is Dylan Levante from Oyster River with a time of 43.08 seconds.
Next event on the track, we have Heat 4 for the girls. Heat 4 of the girls 200-meter dash. Again, these 200-meter girls races brought to you by DTC Lawyers. This heat underway now.
Second place
All right, looks like Portsmouth out of the middle.
Yeah.
Possibly Timberlane.
Ooh, I think, yeah, Portsmouth looks to have the edge.
Oh, she's got to get in.
Yeah, Portsmouth is going to take it.
That was Foster at Portsmouth winning that heat.
Yep. Up next, I believe we have the boys 200 meter, which is brought by Auto Fair Nissan. They make it happen out of Stratham, New Hampshire.
All right, we've got guns up. Boys in their blocks for heat 1.
We got Alejandro Madera
Standing up.
of Spalding, Xander Ardizzoni of Winnicott, Jason Blaisdell of Oyster River. Ty Doro's back for his 3rd event of the day from Oyster River. He's won the 100 and the 400. Matthew Corvo of Co-Brown, Desmond Rugg of Exeter, Caden Morgenis of Dover, and Princeton Daniel of Portsmouth. So Ty Doro's your favorite here.
Yep, looks good.
That kid's having a day today.
Yeah, he is. He looks good. Matthew Corvo of Co-Brown's right behind him, though. Oh. It's about a 23, I want to say.
Yeah, 23 and change for sure.
23 mid.
Good, Jason. Good time.
23.5, yeah.
There we go.
Results for the boys. High jump.
Good,
In
Jason.
6th place is Calvin
24-54.
In 5th place is Dante Gilroy from Salisbury. 4th place is Shane McKean from Sandwood. 3rd place is Cameron Faulkner from Oyster River.
All right, so Ty Doro
2nd place is Matthew.
gonna win three events
Yeah,
today.
that's impressive. I mean,
Be the athlete of the meet in my book.
can't guarantee it.
Yeah. That's a guarantee there. I'll tell you that for free. Right now. Ty Doro's. It's pretty tough to beat.
Boys 200, heat number 2 on the track now.
Dare I guarantee this right here? I'm going to give him the athlete of the meet today, and I'm going to say he's the athlete of the meet of D2s next week. I'm going to call that
Do they even
early.
do that? They didn't,
I don't know.
I
I'm just
don't-
going to call it
that's
early.
not a thing.
Seth Bayless.
I'm calling it early.
All
Ty
right.
Doro's going to upset
All
the
right.
world.
All right. I might disagree with you on that one,
Seth,
but
yeah, Seth
we'll
Bayless
see.
is pretty good. Tell you that. D2's got some sprinters this year. Not gonna lie to you, did forget about him.
Well, you know, D2, you gotta think about where everyone's from.
Right.
Seth Bayless, of course, of Merrimack Valley, D2 school.
I would like to see him at Concord. A little bias there. So we see Exeter and Dover. It's gonna be a tight heat there. I think
Exeter is
Exeter's
going to
winning
take
that.
it. Ah, looks like an injury there.
Quad.
Yeah, that's bound to happen with this kind of weather. Not warming up right. I mean,
Yep. And you hate to see that a week before championship.
yeah, you do. I think you're supposed to go over there, yeah.
We've been getting results all day.
Yeah.
Those look like they might have been completed results. I didn't get a good look, though. All right, heat 3 for the boys on the track now.
This we got Talon of Oyster River, Brady of Dover, Benjamin of Winnicott, Owen of Spalding, Matt of Spalding, Calvin of Spalding, Brady of Winnicott, Mason of Spalding. Going to be seeing a lot of red in this one.
Yeah.
Maybe they scratched one. Winnacunnet going to win this one?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Winnacunnet currently leading.
Lane 7.
.24.64 winning time there. Heat number 4 of the boys now on the track. Set. Fair start.
Looking like it's Exeter right now out of lane 5. Spalding's coming up on him, but he holds on. Oh, are they running them together? Wow.
Not uncommon for a 32, however.
Yeah. So meet like this, I feel like that's
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting, but behind schedule. Got to get to those 4x4s.
Yeah, this track does not have lights.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Doing
see.
okay with
Well, they-
daylight, but it will dip pretty quick.
They got lights facing the lax game right now.
I don't know if my brother knew. I see him running over here now.
And he's the favorite here.
Well,
Come on, Tyler.
in order to win it, you have to be there at the start.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him here.
What?
Not starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one to not start with the
Just
rest
sneak
of
in on the
them.
last lap.
All right, let's see here. So we're going to have to ignore all of Luke's biases here. Uh-oh.
Are they going to go with it?
Yeah. Nope, everyone heard it. The timers picked it up.
Yeah. Looks like Tyler's going to solo this one.
Yeah, he's going out hard. It's a record that's gettable. It's 9:48.
He can definitely do that. He's broken 10. He can do better. He's he had COVID a few months back, so he's coming off of that. I think he's in pretty good shape now. Haven't been able to run with him since I've been home because I've been on off time, but seems to be doing pretty well.
Oh, he's checking his watch. Come on, Tyler. Checking his watch.
200 in.
First of all, he did it at 180. Second of all, he's got his watch on the right hand.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if I agree with that move. So in this heat, we got Tyler Kasich. He's already checking his watch. Cole Brown. And then we got Gavin Malark of Exeter, Spencer Mann of Exeter, Henry Hagan of Oyster River, Avery Crowell of Portsmouth, Daniel Doshbach-Eaton of Exeter, Zach Pelletier of Dover, John Savage of Winnacunnet, Jacob Thomas of Sanborn, Max Ronner Bland of Winnacunnet, and Ethan Fiorenza of Dover.
So Tyler was out in a 70. That's 920 pace. You know what? Maybe you could just pop one.
Huh?
Why not? Why not him today?
Take a look at the girls here in the 3,200 meter.
Yeah.
This race brought to you by Exeter Running Club, exeterrunningclub.com. You can also find them with their Facebook group. The boys side of it brought to you by PT On-Site, Holistic Movement Training, Integrative Dry Needling.
Yep, and the girls in this heat there's only 4 of them. So it's Brianna Haley of Dover, Lilia Potter Schwartz of Portsmouth, Maya Tabor of Winnacunnet, and Evangeline Alexander of Dover.
See Carter panning around the track there, looking for anyone trying to repeat his performance. I think Carter got his name at this
Yeah,
meet.
that's where it all began.
Tyler Kasich, 224.
Now he's in a good rhythm.
Yeah,
That's what you want to be hitting.
yeah.
If he can be hitting 73s, that'd be good.
Yeah.
What year did we say Carter ran that?
I believe it was 2018.
2018.
You got to remind the viewers.
Yeah, 2018 Seacoast Championship. Look at this 3200. If you want to know who our cameraman is, you'll get a good glimpse of him there. That was a back and forth race.
You see, I remember it was Noah Terracina of Winnacunnet. He just sat in third the entire time, and then ended up beating them all.
Who's the other kid with Carter?
There was another Winnacunnet kid that was with Carter. I forget exactly who it was, but
And they just went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
oh yeah, your dad was commentating on it.
Yeah. What is he doing? I can only imagine. All right, here comes Tyler. He's looking smooth.
Yeah, he does. He looks good.
It's about as smooth as I've ever seen him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think he's hitting his stride right now.
Yeah, he looks good.
What's that? 38, 338.
74 there.
Yep. Stay under 75. You'd be good.
Big pack of guys here.
This is
5
good
of them.
weather
Yeah,
for 3,200.
it is. It is.
It's cold, but he's not going to overheat. He's going to keep himself calm, and there's no wind.
Oh yeah.
He's not being pressed.
No, not
too
really.
much, but
Looks like he's building the gap a little bit. Exeter kid was challenging him, and for the girls' race, they're approaching lap 3 right here.
Is there
In through 1200.
a girl away, or are they all?
I think there's 3 girls, and then there's one about 50 meters back.
Oh, okay. So they have a
Maybe
tight race.
60. Yeah. These
All
are
right,
the
that's
top
good to
3.
cover.
Yeah. Yep. Portsmouth is winning right now for the girls.
All right, here goes Tyler.
Yep. Tyler's coming up.
One good thing though is it's gonna be the girls are in here too, so he's gonna have people to catch all
he will.
race.
He's through in 53, 453. That's
46.
14. It's gonna be close.
So he's on pace at 9:46. I'll remind the viewers at 9:48 is the meet record. His
Yeah.
PR is 9:58. Am I correct?
Yeah, I believe so. You ran that at Black Bear?
there? So he's on pace to get a good PR here.
Yep.
Did you win the 2 mile?
I didn't do the 2 mile. I did the mile.
I was gonna say two brothers winning it. It's not very common.
You know what? It might have been 2019 that Carter was going back and forth.
Was that?
I don't know.
That's worth a Google.
Yeah, it is.
That prompts a Google right there. All right.
Tyler Kasich coming up on our female leaders. And going right around on the turn.
He's got the armbands going.
Yeah,
He's got the
looks good.
swagger.
I don't know where you got those red arm sleeves. Those are nice.
Got it from your mother.
Yeah, probably.
Here goes Tyler.
So 609 through 2K. That's a good clip for him.
He's got 3 to go. So he's got to get a 3:39 last 1200.
It's not bad.
That's
But
doable.
he was running. I went to Co-Brown practice the other day. They were doing 1200s. He was running around 330, 335 between there, something like that.
All right, so he's practiced the pace.
Yeah, he's got it. He usually can finish pretty well.
Yeah, that's Tyler looks really, really good right
He
now.
does.
to shake his arms out as he just did. He's got to get back to work, close hard in this next lap.
You know, there's this Sanborn kid, number 9. He's always got his shirt in his mouth.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
There's a kid on my team that does the same thing. I'll question it.
It's just be a tactile.
Yeah, I don't think they even notice. It just happens.
How do you breathe through your teeth?
I don't know.
Here comes Tyler.
Here comes Tyler. 7:25, 2 laps to go.
So he needs 2:23. That's doable.
He can do it. He can really do it.
He's gonna win it.
Is he aware of the record though? I don't know. That's something. I mean, it's not really something you want to just go out and run for a record. So it's like it's good to not really have that in mind. But you know,
doesn't really matter. But that's a record that it would get broken. But
Did you guys ever look at meet records before going into a race?
nope.
Yeah, it's.
yeah, a couple times.
You did?
Yeah,
Did you ever get it?
yeah.
Well, that's too bad.
Fair share. Well, sometimes you look at a record and it's just so soft, and you're like, hey, if there's a mile or 2 mile and you see a soft 2 mile record, just go get it.
Right.
Especially cross country, I'd always do it. You never looked at cross country? Never looked at meet records?
No. I mean, I looked at like school records and stuff. That's what we more talked about. Like as a team, we all talked about it. Meet records were never really something that.
I never
all
got a
that
school
worried about.
record.
Really?
Not one.
I don't have one anymore. I had it in the 2 mile for a bit and
Here
left.
you go, Tyler. So Tyler's
Tyler.
coming in 8:40.
All right, he's got to drop a sub 68.
Who beat your 2 mile record?
This kid right behind
This
me.
kid right behind you?
Yeah. Yeah, I have the freshman record in the 3200. 9:59. I took it from Davio.
Ooh.
Aiden had COVID.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
You had it. It was like 10:22, I think. And then. Really? 10:13? 10:14.
I guess if you want to brag about your freshman year, why not?
Why not?
Tyler Kasich looking pretty good here.
He's looking great. Tyler's looking really
Yeah,
good.
he looks good.
He's passing
200
people
to go.
with ease.
Getting some boosts there.
Wow, Tyler's the best 2 miler on Co Brown by far right now. Here you go, Tyler. It's good to see him.
It is.
Succeed.
It's good to see him go. 9:37 is on the clock right now. He's got less than 100 to go.
Oh, it's going to be close. He's got a PR.
Oh, definitely. Not quite the record, but hey, 950 solo. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, good thing he wore that watch.
Yeah. Seacoast champion right there.
Congratulations, Tyler Kasich. 2022 Seacoast champion, as you just said. It's a great performance.
Got anything to say about Tyler's win?
Good job, Tyler. You ran great.
Well said.
That's from your cousin, Aiden. So here
Sure
comes
well
all
said.
the.
Tyler's official time, 9:53.8.
Do you think he practices biting his shirt?
I don't know.
Like on runs?
The kid on my team that bites his shirt in races does not do it on runs. So,
How about workouts?
nope, not in workouts either.
Interesting.
I mean, it's
Huh.
got to be something to do with the singlet, because like you can grab the whole strap there and put it in your mouth. I don't know.
All right, 1 to go for the
From
ladies.
the girls,
All right, Louis, stay with us.
this is a tight race.
Very tight. Winnicott's leading right now. Dover and then Portsmouth. Any one of them could win that race. They're
Yeah.
all in it. What you should do is in practice wear singlet one day.
Yeah.
See what he does.
Yeah,
You're going to track his changes for me.
we'll see it. Solid finish there.
All right, so let's see how the girls finish here.
I can't quite see them. Oh, they're over there.
Winnicott's holding strong.
Hanging out.
I think she's going to hold off, but Dover's got a good cadence going right behind her.
Yeah.
Got our top girls right here.
All right. So that was Maya Tabor. Winnacunnet.
Ended up being a pretty close race for the girls.
Four by four might be the most exciting race to watch. All comes down to it. Usually meets can be decided by the 4x4.
Hopefully, we still got one person running. Hopefully nobody impedes them
Yeah,
right now.
I think they know.
I hope so.
They definitely know.
They know
They
now.
got her, yeah.
Coming on to the straight now.
Dover will finish up, then we'll go right to the 4x4s.
Winner of that girls 12-23-8-3. All right, and with both 3200s in the books, we are on to our 4x4. First on the track would be our girls 4x400.
Yeah, the girls 4x4, that's sponsored by Wakita Campground, Hampton
Wakita.
Falls, New Hampshire.
If you're looking for somewhere to stay this summer, hit up Wakita Campground in Hampton Falls.
So in this we got Winnacunnet, Dover, Exeter, Portsmouth, Oyster River, St. Thomas. The favorites here is Exeter.
Carter wants us to know that his hand's hurt.
Yeah.
Not much that we can do about that, but sorry to hear it, Carter.
Is on the colder side probably for Carter up there.
Yeah. He does have a jacket and jeans, though.
Again, heat one of the girls 4x400 meter. We've got Winnacunnet in 1, Dover in 2, Exeter in 3, Portsmouth in 4, Oyster River 5, and St. Thomas in 6. Those are the lanes to start and the hip numbers at the end, but in between we'll get some cutting in and some mixing of the order as these girls are just a little over 200 meters into the first leg of their race. Starting to kick up a little bit here. Looks like Winnacunnet making that move. They've got the stagger and then some. Winnacunnet looking to pass off in first. Exeter battling with Oyster River for that second handoff position. Can see them cutting in there. Winnacunnet still out in front. Oyster River, then Exeter.
Tight race right now. Yeah, so Exeter's a big favorite. I mean, they're favorites by 6-7 seconds. So we'll see when they break. Let's see, who do they have anchoring?
Exeter looking to pass Oyster River right now. See if they can keep that momentum going on Winnacunnet. Closing that gap on her shoulder. And turn's going to hit, though, so we'll see if she tucks in or not. Opts to run on the outside, trying to make a pass right now on the turn.
Exeter's got Sydney Lavelle anchoring. So
Yeah.
they're just going to want to set it up for her.
Well, Exeter did successfully make the pass on the turn.
Oh, she's gonna
Winnacunnet
slip
battling
right
back, though.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Oh, we got a race right now.
It's a great race.
Winnacunnet first with the baton.
Good handoffs.
Exeter on the inside. Winnacunnet trying to get out in front.
Don't let her in. Let's see if she lets her in.
No.
What's she doing?
Locked out in
Wow.
lane 2.
Don't let her in.
And Winnicott is going to get around now. Winnicott in the lead, heading on to the backstretch.
She definitely forced her out a little bit. That was good tactics right there.
Winnicott, Exeter, 1-2 right now. Can see they've made considerable distance on third place there, Dover. And
Big
Exeter
move.
making the move. Oh, yeah, that kick definitely went up just a bit with the pace. Taking a look back over the shoulder, though, for Exeter.
Dover is coming up. So
Yeah,
is Oyster
Dover
River.
closed that gap
Yeah.
huge.
That
Wow.
McIntyre again.
Exeter
Good.
makes
She had
up a
great
little
day.
bit. They've got about 20 meters. Getting the bell. Dover passing off in second. Winnicott at third. Oyster River fourth. We got a really close battle
That was a great leg out of Dover. Wow.
in
Girl
the
had a
back.
great
Yeah.
day today. I'm
That's
telling
St.
you.
good.
Thomas with the pass.
That's impressive. Let's see, though. Exeter has a great lead,
Wow.
and she ran 45 in the 300
Lavelle
hurdles.
go.
That makes you think, what can she run in a 400? How far under 60?
Well, you talked about during the first leg Exeter being 6-7 seconds out in front. I think they've got that and a little bit more right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're ripping it.
Sydney on the
Girl.
anchor.
She is. So I'd say Darrow is the athlete of the meet in the men's. I'd say Lavelle by far in the women's.
Brother was going after your record.
Luke stepping away, getting some trash talk from his dad. But this is all Exeter right now.
That's a great leg.
And nice battle here. Winnicott, Dover, Oyster River. St. Thomas closed the gap a little bit there at the end.
All right, so now we'll have Heat 2.
Heat 2 girls 4x4.
So that's 3 teams here. Sanborn, Cobrown, and Timberlane. Excuse me, Timberlane.
Wasn't
Sorry.
sure if that was intentional or not.
Oh. Old habits.
Hey, Concord's not rivals with them, right?
I got to sneak it in every once in a while. Just remind the people.
All right, Heat 2 on the track. Didn't quite see any results there. All results, as you probably found at this point, into the video. SSTresults.com. Sanborn, Cobrown, Timberlane. Sanborn on the inside there, looking like they are out in front with the stagger. And this does look to be Sanborn in one. Pretty close right now between Timberlane and Cobrown. Timberlane kicking it in, getting some good drive out of the arms.
That was good.
Yeah, that was
good
a
finish right there.
great looking close from Timberlane.
Yeah.
They'll pass off in first, see if they can get inside the track there. Sanborn in second, Cobrown in third.
Do you
And
recommend overhand or underhand pass? Like over to under or under to over?
for a 4x4, I think over is fine.
Yeah. Over is what you'd use for a 4x1, right?
So, depends who you ask with that one. I always like to do underhand passes.
Really?
Just because it's part of your natural sprinting motion, is you're driving, throwing that arm up. Whereas if you're kind of slapping it down, you have to kind of pull it back a little bit, get a little bit more elbow in it than what your natural arm might have.
Gotcha.
can have a lot more issues when you're slapping it down too versus going up. If you go up right into the crease between your finger and your thumb, your hand's naturally going to try and close on it. But, ultimately, what do I think? It comes down to preference. It comes down to the individuals. If they can't get it right under, you go over.
Yep. I don't like
never thought about the
overhand.
natural. You don't like overhand?
I don't like it.
Yeah, it does have more room for disaster, I suppose.
I feel like, you can get it in stride a little bit easier when you're going
Right.
under.
What do they do? What do the Olympians do? Like the top of the top. They do under?
Well, if we're talking about 4x1s and Olympians, a lot of times they drop it. So,
I guess true.
but that's more of the synergy in the practice. Usually they just take the 4 fastest and throw them in, and they'll practice it a couple of times. But
That's the funny part about the Olympics is that they're not teammates.
no,
A lot of times they're just
the 4
4
fastest.
fastest.
Yep. So their practice might be day of, and they've all done relays before, so you've got that going, and then you kind of sort things out. But a lot of times that is why you see disaster.
They don't have that chemistry.
Yeah, it's the chemistry built up, and they're going as fast as they possibly can. They're not trying to compromise anything. So when you're giving it 100%, there is a larger margin for error. Obviously, if they're slow down a little bit, they're going to get it no problem, but you're not going to get any records that way. Timberlane passes off. Final leg. Cole Brown in second. This race has spread out a bit.
Shout out to Tom Tangway. Looking good.
It's a good shout out.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Timberlane.
Valid.
He's got some strong pole vaulters.
He
this
does.
year.
He's done a great job with that. Over the last 4 or 5 years, put together some good pole vaults.
Timberlane looking to close in. Can see just how big that gap has gotten. And I think Sanborn's closed it on Co-Brown, so we might get a nice little battle after Timberlane crosses the line here.
434.
And it's gotten tighter.
Yeah.
That's a kick.
tight. Wow.
Just like we thought. 120 out. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Oh, Cole Brown still
Brown hangs on to it over Sanborn. But that was close. As far apart as they were throughout the race, that was pretty good.
And here come the boys 4x4s.
Boys 4x4, sponsored by Access Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, located in Exeter, Portsmouth, Rochester, Dover, and Raymond.
I think that's where I used to always go to get my sports
I was
physicals
just
done.
going to say that.
Yeah.
They did
You
mine.
get one of those white cotton T-shirts every time?
Yep. Right
Yeah.
in Raymond, right next to
I
Hannaford's.
think that's where I used to go, too.
Tuckaway Tavern over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. The old physical.
Oh, yeah.
I've got one of those shirts kicking around. I thought it was from 5K. I think it was.
Maybe.
They sponsor those a lot. I
Start
remember being
throwing
so
them out.
disappointed. I left there like 5'9". I was like, God, I don't know if I love that place anymore. I've grown. So have you.
Yes, sir.
Now we're 5'9.25".
All right, in
bigger
this
than that.
heat one for the boys, 4x400 meters as they take off. We've got Dover, Winnicott, Sanborn, Portsmouth, Co-Brown, Oyster River.
All right, let's see.
I think we also have Exeter and Somersworth in this. Is this one of one?
Uh-oh.
Is it?
Uh-oh. People are in the...
I see St. Thomas with a stick. So there must be another heat.
Tyler Sheedy's going to be anchoring for Dover.
Portsmouth looks to be out in front right now. Believe that's Exeter on the outside in lane 7.
Portsmouth's got a big lead.
Yep. Portsmouth out here. Winnicott followed closely. Then Exeter and Dover, Oyster River, and Somersworth.
It's about 20 meters right there
Yeah.
between Portsmouth and Winnicott.
Yeah. Looks like they're really moving too. Up front, Portsmouth is flying.
I can hear their coach.
Yeah.
Classic.
That'd be Mike Leifert of Portsmouth. If you've ever been to a track meet Portsmouth's at, you've probably heard him.
Definitely.
Beast mode.
They workshopped that one. That one hasn't come out yet. Andy Kelly gave me the inside scoop on that one.
Beast mode.
Here comes
Hearing that move, and here we go. Portsmouth in the
Yeah.
lead.
They're just rolling.
Winnicott coming, crossing now with their baton.
That was a good
Oyster River in third. Exeter fourth. Dover fifth. Somersworth sixth.
Ooh. It's almost collision there.
Portsmouth hanging on to their lead, making it a little bit bigger, probably about 40, 50 meters on Winnicott right now, who's got 20 of their own on Oyster River.
Yeah.
Portsmouth head tipping back a little bit. Encouragement of the coach and the handoff.
There they go.
Anchor leg.
Looks like they're running away with this one.
Winnicott crossing now. Oyster River. Tyler Sheedy for Dover. Neck and neck with Exeter at this point.
Ooh, kid hurt his knee.
That one might end up being a good race. Portsmouth still with a significant lead.
Nice.
That lead's closer to about probably 70 meters now. And on the final straightaway for Portsmouth.
Portsmouth coming in. What's that time going to be? 32 high, 33 low, maybe.
Winnicott,
closely
Oyster
followed by
River. Time for Portsmouth, 3:33.05. Winnicott at 3:40.80. Take a look at those times now. Second heat of the boys 4x400 meter, taking the track now. Looks like we have St. Thomas, Raymond, and Timberlane.
Now it's really getting cold.
Yeah.
Heat 2, final heat of the day. I would wager a guess, seeing how it's 3 people or
Yeah.
3 teams, and they are off. Once again, this is NewHampshireTrackandField.com, powered by Runners Alley, coming to you from the 2022 Seacoast Championships. Today's broadcast brought to you by Exeter Track Boosters, who have brought along a bunch of sponsors with them. So thank you, Exeter Track Boosters. Awesome deal. First time ever doing something like this, and I think it's been great. So we really appreciate Exeter Track Boosters bringing in all these other sponsors. Sponsor of this race, Access Sports Medicine, as we have our first leg underway.
Yeah, also worth mentioning, Oyster River's going to win the team battle.
Ooh.
Really?
Yep.
It's cool.
Looks like it.
That's interesting indeed.
Over Portsmouth.
Not sure what this St. Thomas tactic is here, with taking the handoff.
Well, you got 20 meters in this event.
Yeah.
Worked just fine, seems.
Worked out.
Timberlane.
Then on the girls' side, looks like Exeter's going to win it.
Good battle here for second as we get the pass. Looks like Timberlane 1. Raymond 2. St. Thomas 3. Well, order hasn't changed on this leg. However, the gap distance about the same. 10 meters between each team. Timberlane, Raymond, St. Thomas.
Wow. He's got a peppy little run.
Yeah.
He's bouncing a lot.
Yeah, he is.
He's reeling him in.
Yeah, this race is getting closer than it was. Nice.
I'm going to guess Raymond wins overall.
Well, that's closed in. Raymond takes the lead now. Raymond over Timberlane, then St. Thomas, all within 10 meters of each other, so this race has indeed gotten closer.
Right over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's Sydney LaValle, who won 100 hurdles, 300 girls, long jump, 4x4.
Raymond, Timberlane,
That's the girl doing the
St. Thomas.
Oh, okay, right here.
Did we just get confirmation on LaValle?
What?
Sydney LaValle?
Oh, did say LaValle.
I heard
I think
pronounced
so,
LaValle.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that part.
We'll have to check the interview later.
So LaValle, Lavelle, and LaValle.
We'll check it later. But right now, our final leg,
Yeah. Final races of the day.
and I think Forrest might be a little bit correct here.
at
We've
that.
got Raymond out in front by about 30 meters over Timberlane, who's got less than 10 on St. Thomas. Final race, final straightaway of the day.
Yeah.
Raymond with a
Looks
kick.
good. Yeah.
Look at that.
He's rolling.
That's
Wow.
got some speed right there.
Yeah, that's a good leg.
All three of these boys kicking it in for the finish.
Yeah.
Timberlane and St. Thomas to close out the day. Once
There we
again,
go.
this is NewHampshireTrackandField.com, powered by Runners Alley, coming to you from the 2022 Seacoast Championships. Today's broadcast brought to you by Exeter Track Boosters. And we are all set for today. We'll see you later.
Goodbye.